Hello guys, it's me, the Black What If or Blocking. I still deciding what should I go with. But today we'll be doing what if deku. Wasn't today 303? You may be asking, dude, you didn't upload for a couple weeks, maybe even days. Well, I've been up on my father. Tomorrow maybe I go back home, but in this case, send this in the night, so yeah. Tomorrow maybe I go back home, so yeah, here maybe I see more higher content from me, so yeah. But anyways, I basically crap. Well, no, rather than real matter, but I basically will upload more often up on my house. But when I'm done at my father's, I'm not gonna really upload, so yeah. So new what if should be coming out, but yeah. But let's get right back into this. Today we see a person. This person had white hair and white glitched out clothing. He was floating at a point out of the reach of a lot of stuff. And flying out of the point of space, time, reality, everything. It's like nothing's around him and everything is. But till one day, one certain year, Deku awoken from his long, consumedly nap. Deku awoken to basically see, he's in a computer screen. By this time, he's not looking like this we see on screen. Basically, he only look like a grey stick figure with basically red eyes. Deku start to explore this computer. The person who created him, it should be called Benjen, Vengeance or Vengel, basically create Deku for basically a glitch, an entertainment, something we can entertain him and not so much for others. Benton treat Deku like his own kid. Benton feed Deku and teach Deku, giving Deku overwhelming intelligence. Yes, overwhelming. That means they can talk in any language. So yeah. I do some. But anyways, Deku. Sorry for that. I realize I'm just on these a lot of. What the frick? What the? Oh god, I freaking forgot about that. Yeah. Anyways, Deku basically was created. So, a few years, from approximately like 2 years into Deku's basically computer life, Deku learned how to glitch into basically reality. Deku one day stick his hand out. By this time, Vengeance was watching him. Not mean creep out because you think of this to happen sooner or later. Deku start crawling out of basically the computer screen, basically looking like a 8-year-old version on the screen. Deku look up to basically see Vengeance, but I should reveal this person name more clearly. Vengeance is not a human or basically any species, but I should say Vengeance is. If you don't know who's Vengeance or Vengeance or whatever the meaning of vengeance, it's basically the sin of wrath. Yes, I'm adding gods in this. Don't bother thinking why. I could maybe just add in the god of harems but I'm even not gonna do that because I'm not a harem person, so yeah. So Deku basically the god of wrath basically pick Deku up and put him down. And yeah, after Deku basically come out to the scream, Ralph teach Deku more, but more angry. Deku not really being surprised because he was angry when, well, Deku basically bested him in one thing or another. Ralph teach him a fight, fix, craft, and do other stuff. Deku learn of his special ability to basically create what he want. Creating iron boots will, I can basically look down here. Iron boots to wear and it's basically wearing his top clothes. His top clothes is basically only just numbers, codes, and other stuff. And he created 2 goggles, red. Well, 2 faceplate goggles were basically red. And he created a sword, basically out of the strongest dragon scales. And that will be the red flame dragon. So yeah, Deku is to create a flame and make it stable, because well, if indeed knows that thing but without the stable ends, if you know what that means, basically stable in the sword, the sword will instantly burn somebody off the planet. Yeah, so yeah, Deku basically trains till one day Deku become the age of basically, well, when I'm again 12. Wait, 11, 12, 13. You know what? Yeah, 12. They could become the age of 12, and basically he and basically the god of wrath basically sit down and start basically eating. Wrath just eating basically meat and some other strange meat. Basically different kind of meat and protein bars. All that he just basically chowing down some few meat and basically some cooked food. So yeah, to the god of mischief. Oh, you two? What are you doing? Nothing, mischief. Now can you leave? I'm very much sorry, but the big boss very much need, well, as you call them, error 4. Sorry, mistake name. Entity 303. Hey Zuku. Yeah? Go with, well, mischief. Sure. Deku following behind mischief. Deku only go in these couple doors, cause well, he's in basically the Deku is basically in, I think it was the 6. The 6 is basically base. Yeah, I think it's the 6 or the 7. But Deku only go into these certain door. Number 1, number 2, and number 2, and well, sometime going to number 3, but only free stuff, nothing else. And number 6. No, number 4, that was it, and oh yeah, number 5, number 5, that's where he live, and number 9 is, yeah, Deku don't go in number 9, so Deku don't go in 3 doors, number 3, number 4, and number 6. Because if you don't know the setup here, or if you don't understand what I mean, Deku live in the underground, or basically where sinners go. And people go there to basically figure out puzzles and mysteries and other stuff. But most people, they fail or basically died at basically number 3. Let me explain all the cards now. We got mischief. First we got mischief, grief, And well, when you get mischief, grief, and greed, and when you get sexuality, armor, I don't know. Next you got hunger, next you get wrath, next you get result. So yeah, those are the well 6 doors. But technically 7, but who cares? So yeah, deku basically go to the they basically go to the side of the floor. But nobody don't really go unless they're talking to the big boss. So deku basically go there, sitting down on a very much chair where he like a white glitch out chair marked as his chair if he was opposed to either create his own floor, which Deku was originally going to do, but he just decided, well, to basically just stay with, Ralph. So, Deku got in. Hello, Izuku. I've been expecting you. Yeah, you literally call me? Yeah, don't mind that. Izuku, do you want to go in any of the floors? Okay, why are you asking this? No, it's just a special answer. Deku not really trusting the big boss, or not a lot of the time, because the big boss mostly play games with mortals and he's not really a mortal. But anyways, but I want to see which door you maybe like going into more. I guess you can say mischief. The big boss opened his eyes saying, really? Why is that? Well, he have games and he also have puzzles for me to solve. It's kinda interesting though, like he's technically the god of mischief when he have two personality, complete mischief or plain. So technically, isn't technically mischief is the god of, fun and mischief? The big boss saying, no, he's actually the god of mischief. Strangely, it's a strange to say this, but the god of mischief, kids, mischief, got it. But I want to see which door you hate the most. Well, it's a big list, but I guess I could say, I could say sexuality. Interesting. But how about, proposition then? If you go into the real world, I will maybe, just maybe, make sure she don't come close to you. Deku airing a song in his head, but what to say? All that I wanted was pain. Deku instantly signed, not really in the small little concept of you be basically working with her in this new world. So Deku goes to this new world to a portal, going through the alleyways. Deku start basically massacring a few people. Deaths start popping up on the news, but nobody don't know this person. Only thing they know about this person, he's wearing white, complete almost white, but people can say it's grey as well. They have red eyes, or as you can tell, they can't really see through the goggles. They have red goggles and white hair mixed with black at the end. And his shirt, the shirt look like it's moving, glitching almost. So people call him Entity 303 because his shirt wants to say 1 1 0 0 3 1 2 0 0 3, like basically like that. So Deku basically massacred a lot of people. Deku was basically doing the normal massacre because, well, he catch up on the world a little bit, knowing about technology and realizing, well, the god of, or basically, he's telling I can't call him father. His father basically created him from this, but he didn't really care. But he started basically doing the normal shit, just murdering and slaughtering, well, people. Till one day he comes to a stop, seeing somebody when he hate. Not hate, regret ever existing. This was a woman, a little too hot woman. I will show you. Okay, guys, I'm back. I realized my hotspot was running slow, so I couldn't get the picture. But anyways, this woman have big breasts, a big bottom, and wearing her clothing. This being the god of, sexuality. Like was jumping in fear because he didn't expect her to be here. She should be basically in the door. But thinking about almost people basically dying there, she may get a promotion to basically try and get to the overworld. But he never heard of it, so he know that's not really true. So he was basically walking back because he didn't want to do this. Because he think, she don't even see him yet, so he's gonna just step in the couple of seconds when got, and he basically walk away. Unknowingly, he was already spotted. He was spotted a long time ago. So, Deku basically escaped that. Walk into the one place where you can know he's safe. Home. Or a house. Because Deku rent his own house. Or own his own house. Deku sit down and he's very much couch. His white, grey, sort of blue couch. And turn on TV to see what's going on. So we watch this watching news. Hello people. Today in basically Japan, a new model has come to basically beat every other model. This being a woman called Gran Turo. Yes, Gran Turo. I said Gran Turo, right? Yeah. Gran Turo. Can you maybe say some few words? Yes, darling. I'm very much Gran Turo. Please don't mistake me. I basically was sent here to basically perform for a few, job interviews, but I decided why does not be a model? Basically just talking about herself. Like he was basically listening to me, who's thinking in his head, boring. And you just skip it. Don't really care. Every time I skip, you realize the channel is something the same. Like every time the channel is literally the same. So you guys you can skip it to the kid section. And basically some few. Sorry guys, maybe if we pause that video on a notice because I was afraid somebody was about to come and ruin my recording. But anyways, Deku basically skipped the kid channel, basically any kid channel you really want to think about, and start watching it. It's boring, but he also don't want to watch, models. So, when he done, he turned off the TV and was ready to basically go to his bed. Like, you feel like a strange feeling saying, no, don't go there. Like, interesting gut. So you step away from the door. And instantly quoted, basically a version of him to basically walk in. And he go in spectator and look in. Actually no, roll everything and scratch everything. When he when he got say, don't go there, Deku basically go in spectator. And basically face to the wall, basically seeing who's in his room. When you look, you don't see nobody. So you just think, okay, maybe just because something strange already happened, or Mistress already here, I guess I should basically just take a shot. Deku basically walking in, a little bit jumpy, like, oh, well, someone must be in his room. Like, if it was his father, he'll be not real surprised, but nigga, his father don't do stuff like this. And he don't warn him out if it was his father. So, Deku walk in the room and go in bed and take a deep nap. When Deku wake up, he can feel a lot of things. A lot of things he don't want to feel right now. Somebody was stranger and lost. Deku feels somebody surrounding him. Basically in a hug. Sort of. You can also feel something like, touching his ear. And he hear a basically soft breathing. And when they can look down, and he see, well, basically 4 legs, but not connected. The one person leg when you see was more bigger and he more taller. Like what? Deku's like 2 feet, not 2 feet. Deku's like what? Deku's like 5 feet 8. 5 feet and 5 feet 8 inches, and person look like 6 feet and 4 inches. And Deku basically was scared, but he decided he's a god of basically sort of chaos. Because, well, god of wrath and like god of chaos. So he gets up to basically look up. Not really getting up, but look up. He see 2 balls. He didn't know what they are. So he just touch them. They feel soft. He let go, realizing, okay, whatever this person is, he know he should be dead. So he basically starts slowly getting off of bed. I think you literally have 1 foot off of the bed. Somebody grab him and push them into something he don't want to be pushed in. And when I look up to basically see the person's face, it was a sex god or a mistress. And you can think what happened. Deku woke up in a bunch of shock pain because he didn't want to see that again. When he look around him, he see a lot of things are either gone, and when he look at himself, he's a little bit naked. Like his jacket was somewhere. Like his jacket was basically thrown to the side. With his sword, because actually his sword is basically about to put on the table. The jacket was basically thrown to the side. And his boots are staying out of the his blood was out. Deku thinking in his head what the hell happened, but Deku didn't want to find out, so he tried not to go to sleep, but he fell asleep. And yeah, this will be the end of What If Deku was Entity 303. There was a lot of mistake in this video, but I'm sorry. Yeah, the video, and sorry my black army, and yeah.